Hey dudes, how's it going? Welcome back to Battling Depression Online, and my name is Kyrandis, and I'm your host for today's Path to Madness. So I reached 30k on stream. Thanks so much for the grants and those who came along with, and some of you asked for a guide, so I'm gonna go through this while I still remember it as best I can. So first off, you're gonna need a shit ton of items that are right here, okay? So that's what my storage looked like while I was progressing through this. It's quite madness. Expect maybe about only 500 to 850 quests a day tops in a waking day, about 8 to 10 hours. I measured it just for you. That's assuming you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you got all the items ready in your inventory. The max amount of inventory slots, any alt character with no inventory bonus after all the quests are done should be about 77 slots. With a value pack bonus included. If not, subtract the value pack bonus slots that you get from it, and that's how many inventory slots you should have. There is no empty slot is a message you'll get a lot. So hopefully you at least have 1 or 2 storage maids or marketplace maids. You obviously may want to grab a piece of paper and also write down like certain things. Work in the areas in sections, in regions. Don't go fucking all over the place, and try to go one character at a time, because I went through like my Valkyrie, wasted about 40 minutes to about an hour just literally running around the region looking for quests to do when the character completed all of them. You will lose a lot of time if you don't organize yourself for this task. As you break past 25,000 quests and closing in towards 28,000 and 29,000, it starts getting really slow. It starts getting really like, where do I go now? I'm like, all 17 characters have gone through most of these places. All that's left is like Medea and kind of Valencia left, and that's kind of depressing because most of those quests are a fair amount slower at progressing than the other regions. All my characters had all of the main quest lines done. Kama Sylvia, Dregan, Valencia Part 1. Valencia Part 2 was completely excluded out of this. Don't do it, it's terrible. Towards around the 29k mark, some viewers, thank you so much for informing me that I did not know. Quests that have the consecutive tag icon, like it says like 1 out of 7 on the quest log when you hit O, like 1 out of 7 to like all those 7 quests in a consecutive, is only worth 1 quest when you complete it. I still did all of them, so really I didn't know that until towards the last 1,000 quests when somebody told me that on stream. So essentially I actually did probably well over 35,000 quests, if not more, because I did almost all the consecutive quests as well, and I did not know they only counted for 1. And yeah, so we're gonna start with just the short chapter here. I'm probably gonna split this up into a series of videos as much as I can follow through from what I remember. So first off, yeah, when you make a new character, everybody's on the new quest line. Very few people will have old characters with the old quest line. In any case, I don't know which crossroad you should take on 1, 2, and 3. All I know was that when I got to Medea, the crossroad quest of 1 was much faster than crossroad 2. Crossroad 2 had 60 quests, but Medea Crossroad 1 had 43 quests, but the 43 quests was much faster. You should at least pick up 1 of each crossroad on each character, just so that you unlock knowledge and energy for your account as well, so you progress further in different directions of the game. And so first off, I don't remember where you start now. I believe it's Western Guard Camp. But in terms of like, I started about the 20k mark, and the 20k mark is generally fairly easy to get to just by unlocking things across the game and whatnot. But in terms of the path of repetition, that's what this guide is about. So generally have at least the 5 herbs in the game: silk honey grass, fireflake flowers, sunrise herb, silver azalea, and wild grass. A lot of NPCs will ask for this to just hand it to them, and that's pretty much instant completes. You'll eventually know where they go, and I might mention them throughout the path. So I'm going to assume that we start at Velia. Generally there's the new ocean line quest that sets you to Okila's Eye for every character. That's about 29 quests after talking to the NPCs. When I start off in Velia, there's a bunch of quests here that have you run around, do errands for storages and things. You probably have to invest into Logia farm, as well as make a crop factory workshop invested into, and make a few potato crates. Make enough potato crates for the number of character slots you have, because that's how many you're gonna have to deliver to the dude. And when you finish that quest line, he'll send you off to pretty much Altar of Agris. There's a dude at the cross here named Incus or whatever. If you finish a number of quests there's a few goblins here that finish off, and then they'll send you to Western Guard Camp. But once you get to Altar of Agris, it'll also send you to Coastal Cliff. Alright, so there's an NPC up here, and he has like some autocomplete quests, but the first time doing it through, it might take a bit longer. Every time you do the first quest, some of the prerequisites here I forgot to mention is that like I have a lot of quests already and knowledges and other Amity things unlocked from NPCs already, so a lot of those are autocomplete, and then this might actually take more time for newer players attempting this 30k challenge for themselves. And then after that, Coastal Cliff, you'll probably send you back to Incus. Incus will eventually send you to Western Guard Camp. And then from Western Guard Camp, there might be a quest at the Forest of Seclusion. Your characters on their index of creation, you like index as in like it doesn't matter where your character is, it's just when they were created. If your index is 0, then that character will see quests that are enabled for index 0. If your character index is 1, then it won't see those extra quests enabled for character 0. But for character index 2, they'll see the quest that index 0 will see, but then 3 will see 1, and so on. Like it alternates. I don't know why they did that, it's just in there, just so you know why some characters see quests and others don't. And then so you get to Forest of Seclusion. There's a main quest that probably takes you through the Ancient Stone Chamber. There's probably going to be a few in there that you might be able to autocomplete and talk to, but eventually once you complete this entire section here, Western Guard Camp will send you back, and then you'll head over to the Toscani farm. There's a little bit of things there. If you finish like certain parts of the Logia farm, there's also another quest where Severo sends you to the Imp Cave to talk to the tiny imp. You have to invest some CP in there as well to autocomplete that. Eventually once you finish Toscani farm, you go talk to Rovan and Marino farm, and then you probably have to drag something to Velia, which is really annoying. But once you're done about there, you can go talk to Emma Bartali and the 2 Bartali sisters, and whatever Delucci her name is over here. There's like a few just talk to quests, and that completes Toscani. And then once you're finished around here, Velia, there should be a quest somewhere over here that you picked up that sends you over to the Finto farm. After you head back to Velia, and then from the Finto farm, it'll tell you to go to Ewaz Hill. Ewaz Hill, there's like a Marsha Elder or whatever, and then once she's done, she'll send you back to Velia. There's also a dude in Velia called Takros, the skill instructor, will send you to Kron Castle site. Alfredo also wants you to talk to a dead wagon dude up there. There's an RNG quest that begins with Takros that's really annoying to kill the scouts. The scouts are generally, there's 1, 2 at the entrance, about like another 2 up there. There's 4 on the northern road here, and another 2 like by a gateway over there. So just so you know, I literally farm that thing over and over. It's unbelievable. Also take the Okila Eye quest. It'll drag you to Proix. Proix will eventually send you to Western Guard Camp as well, so you can complete that simultaneously. Sends you back to Velia. Velia will have another quest here, and then Velia will also then after Velia, it'll tell you to talk to Proix again. Then eventually it'll send you down towards Heidel. But before you go there, you want to finish this Balenos section first, and that's kind of what the map looks like by the time you're done. You also need to invest into a refinery in here for quests from Alfredo, a tool workshop for him to make or fishing rod quest, and a lumbering axe quest. So you also need ash timber, copper ingots in here, just to get that done very quickly. Ash timber nodes are already like all abundant around here. The Forest of Plunder and Goblin Cave, there's not really any quests there unless it's the main quest line to go visit Gaiath, but I didn't really remember it being any other than the main quest line. And eventually once you're done Velia, it'll send you off towards the Northern Guard Camp over here. You'll get that weird screen flash when you've completed exploring Balenos main region. And then from here, Northern Guard Camp, there's a dude here that wants you to farm some cuckoo birds. You don't really have to go there right away. Also plant like the shabby farms like right outside here. Sow the sea in the garden. It only takes 20 minutes. That's another free quest. Sometimes Gemkiss Wormbane will tell you to go to the Northern Heidel Quarry to kill some imps in there. Eventually you'll make it to Heidel. Right about here, there's like a quest here to skin some fox hides right at the entrance there. It's just by the workers hitting at the trees. Easy 2 quest there. When you get to Heidel, you want to make it to the workshop here where Feisty is. There's at least like a crap ton of quests there. If you got Professional 1 Gathering, all those quests will unlock for you. They're also all there. There's 4 gathering quests there. Pick them all up. There's another 4 gathering quests right here by about Dawson near here. He's near the he has no icon on the map. It's just some weird dude standing on top of the thing. And then there's another 4 quests right at Therno Farm. There's like some old lady over here, and you pick up all 4 of them, and then eventually you just go gather like one spot here, some lizard meat, and then all the quests will be done. If you're looking for some iron ore is all around here. If you're looking for granite, you go over here when you have to run back and talk to Alfredo. And then if you're looking for maple is just all around this area as well. Cedar sap is down here for the lady at the farm here, and tin ore is right outside here. Okay, so once you get to that, that's pretty much it for the beginning of Heidel. I will pick it up for you in the next video because we're getting already long, and that's already a shit ton of information, and I hope this helps you out. Alright, so that's just the beginning right there. So once you get started around Heidel, eventually there's a lot of quests here that are just hand in, like lightweight feather plumes and whatnot, but we'll continue that in the next video. Thanks so much for the glimpse of madness, and I hope you'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Peace.